mythology and classic films. Fox Studio gave him $9.5 million after his first film, American Graffiti. It took 4 years to make the first Star Wars movie. It only was released in 42 theaters. By the end of summer, it made $3 million, and at the end of the summer, it made $100 million. It was second to box office behind Gone with the Wind. It is now 90 at the box office. Star Wars The Force Awakens is fourth at the box office, the highest gross profit of a Star Wars movies. Primitive fighters share the same name as Empire Troopers. They were called Stormtroopers. The Imperial offers and Darth Vader represents the German army. The architecture resembles of ancient Rome in Star Wars. Pod car races symbolizes the chariot races in Rome, and the Democratic Republic represents to Rome's emperor how it turned from a republic to an empire. Jedi's, the Guards of the Galaxy, have 12 members of elders, same to Japanese samurais and Saiyan monks and Templars. George Lucas, the Death Star that destroyed Leia's planet resembles Earth in Star Wars. George Lucas took the idea of guerrilla warfare to use in Star Wars. Vietnam served as an inspiration for Ewoks and how they knew their location and land and how to use it against invading forces. The different areas of study in history. As you can tell, those look very similar. In one case, the brims of the hats, the outside of the hats match really same. The logo of the hats would then, and when it goes up, it would be match. The outside right there matches. When it would move up in the Imperial Star Wars, they would match. The color wouldn't match. But I just grabbed the black one. Now the troopers. In one case, their weapons are very similar. Their helmet style almost the exact same. Their uniform is the same. Like, it's pretty close how like their uniform match. Just theirs is Star Wars ones are like plastic. That's different, right? Their belts are about in the exact same location, and where their gun is housed is about EA location. I picked these two photos because they're like really similar. The pillars are, there's many pillars in this video photo, and you can tell right there is, and how the buildings are shaped with the circle around it, and this one is exactly the same way. Yeah. Okay, now Earth and Iron. Now, if you were looking at these photos by side to side and you didn't know, someone just told you one was the other and the other one was what, you wouldn't realize it. They're so close together. Like how that's set up, Iron looks like in New York in some areas, so valleys, mountains, trees, how the land's shaped, the surface, water, size. If you put Iron next to Earth, it would be about the same size. Yes, it would be about the same size. Now the chairlift versus pod car race. People gambled on these, got injured, both died. They were both in the ring. The photo I picked for Star Wars doesn't really represent that. Now, as you can tell, there are two horses. And for pod cars, they have two engines with electrical beam powering it. So to power the two engines. For this case, it would be the whip. That's all, guys. Bye.